It's impossible to look at California's student movements without thinking about the historic protests in the Bay Area in the late 1960s.
Like the 60s are infamous for civil craziness.
This was especially true here at San Francisco State University, where in 1968, students and faculty demanded more equality and an end to racism on campus. The protests lasted 5 months, still the longest such strike at any U.S. campus. Eventually, the protesters' demands were met and SF State started the country's first ethnic studies program. Now, decades later, SF State is staging another walkout. This time, students are demanding an end to tuition hikes.
I'm walking out and participate. The goal is really for us to at least shut down the administration for a day so they can think about what a day will be like without students.
But in order for this movement to create concrete changes as the 60s protests did, the new wave of student activists admit more students must get involved and get organized.
We're kind of more conditioned to not think about things, and people are less aware of what's actually going on.
I mean, it's a commuter school. A lot of people are coming here just to get their technical degrees, either engineering or something, so they really don't care. I mean, they really don't care.
Though some students are politically engaged, Dr. Larry Solomon said there is more apathy throughout the campus. This generation of students, he said, didn't grow up in an activist country. They are distracted by technology, and our country is different than it was then.
You have probably a greater variety of movements that happen today, but the times are different. We're not in a movement phase in America. Looking back in the last decade, it's been relatively quiet on college campuses. It's sort of depressingly quiet because students seem to be rather content with the status quo, or at least defeated.
Because there's not really that big of a fight to really get together and make a change.
But Solomon said we should not discount this movement just yet.
Maybe this moment right now is the beginning of something that we'll talk about as a movement later.